Welcome to Chalaki News, darlings, where we talk about everything pop culture related. It can be, what's going on with these celebrities, these people who think they're celebrities, politics, etc. Whatever's going on in the world is what I'm going to talk about on Chalaki News. Okay? Now, there's a good bit on today's installment, so let's just get straight to it. First of all, congratulations is in order to LaToya Luckett. She got married to her husband December 10th. I don't know his name. It's just the Walker. So I'm assuming his last name is Walker. So let's just call him Walker, Texas Ranger. She married her man. Look at them. How gorgeous. Look at that dress. Monica Brown reposted. Shouts out to Monica. Handsome, beautiful couple. Shouts out to Black Love. Let me also give a shout out to yes, LaToya. Also give a shout out to my girl Ashanti. She's coming back with a new album. They say. I love Ashanti. Stunning, slay, shiny, slay. Let me also give a shout out to Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks is on the cover of Paper Magazine. But this is her cover, child. Tyra Banks. Slay, Tyga. Tyra, darling. I mean, just absolutely stunning. These photos are of Tyra. And normally on Paper Magazine, as we know, these folks be looking, you know how they be looking. They had their ass up and things. Look at what's his name, Milan Christopher and stuff. Ass up, ass up. I mean, look at these photos. Of course, he's no Tyra Banks, but I'm just saying. Paper Magazine is a very racy magazine. Nicki Minaj did it. Recently where she was basically nude, and Kim Kardashian did hers when she was nude. So this is the first time that I've seen, or at least that I can remember, the Paper Magazine have done something tasteful. Look how, look at that, incredible. Like Tyra Banks is such an inspiration. Yes! Ain't that dope as hell? Shouts out to Tyra Banks. What a woman. That's all I can say. So speaking of going from real models to fake models, let's get into the scamming Kardashians, child. They say Kim Kardashian, she just recently, according to Diet Prada Instagram account or whatever, that she stole the idea. Apparently they was making jackets with a certain symbol, and Kim Kardashian made a complete copy of the jacket. She didn't even try to make it her own. She says she was inspired, but she just copied the whole idea, which is crazy. That's what these Kardashians and Jenners do, child. And speaking of the Jenners, we all know of Rihanna's line, Fenty Beauty. Hold on. I bought my damn Fenty Beauty a while back. Still have to get the foundation, because the foundation I picked up the first time, the girl who was doing my face, she matched me wrong, and it was too dark for my face. But yes, child, I got my Fenty Beauty, got my primer, and all that. Can we focus? Shit, I don't know. Got my primer, I got my lip gloss or whatever. It's down there somewhere, shit. Got my little, sponge. Got my highlighters. Yes, child. Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. know, I support the girls. Like, where is it? Yeah, here it is. A little lip gloss. Whatever. Okay. So anyway, I just want to show y'all that, you know, I'm here for it. It's a very good product. But anyway, you know, Kylie Jenner, she put out her Kylie products before Rihanna did. However, Kylie Jenner, just like other makeup brands, did not feature all shades that complemented all skin tones. But Rihanna came out with her own makeup line and covered everybody. Her first line, 40 Shades, which is crazy to me. All these big makeup brands, y'all could have been did this. Rihanna did it. Now y'all want to jump on the bandwagon and do it. Be like, oh, let's make makeup for everybody now. Because, oh, we see that black people, in particular black women and black men, they like wearing makeup. So there's a brand for that now. So let's cater to them and let's make makeup for them too. That's not gray. Child, y'all could have been did this, but y'all didn't give a damn. Somebody had to come along and do it big and dip it, and she made like 72 million, something like that. So, you know, somebody had to come along to do it big and show y'all that we out here and we spending our money or whatever. And you know, now y'all want to capitalize off of it. I ain't fooling with none of y'all. I ain't. So anyway, like I said, Rihanna came out with her line, and right after that, Kylie Jenner came out with her line. Now all of a sudden, we know that Rihanna has 40 foundation shades, from the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. Now Kylie Jenner, she done came out with 40 concealer shades, from the lightest of the light to darkest of the dark. I'm like, child. And she don't even know what the hell she's doing. Even if you're very dark skinned black woman, you still don't wear super duper dark concealer. You still, because concealer is meant to, you know, highlight or whatever up under your eyes and you know, T-zone areas, all that stuff. So I'm just like, why would you make concealer that dark? She made concealer as dark as this. And I'm just like, girl, why didn't you just make 40 foundation shades? But of course, that would have looked too obvious. But we all know what you're doing, sis. Kylie Jenner, them damn culture vultures, I can't even take it. Okay, so this is Rihanna's. Talk about the matchsticks and stuff. Okay. Now this is Kylie's. That's one. Okay. Now look at Fenty Beauty and how her boxes are. Very cool. Like graffiti. It's Fenty Beauty. Now look at Kylie's. Is it not the same thing? I don't know how she can't go to jail for this. I want her in jail. Riri, you know, she announced her little lip paint. New lip paint recently. You know, a red lipstick. All on the, you know. Rihanna. I always thought she looked so much like Robin Givens and Tyra Banks. And now Kylie, she done came out with her red lips. Red lipstick. Now they're trying to copy Rihanna. Y'all didn't give a damn about the black folks before. Half the stuff that Kim and Kylie put out makeup wise, their own kids couldn't even wear. Meaning North and Saint and them. And Kanye sure as heck couldn't wear it. But now all of a sudden y'all trying to capitalize off Rihanna. And you copy it. They're not even making it that obvious, which is crazy to me. Like, and you're copying it. Can't talk, y'all. You that hard? Like, is that obvious that y'all ain't even trying to cover it up? Not a drop of talent. How you have all that money and not a drop of talent? Scammers. Fenty Beauty. I'm shade 450. So I'm like right here, right there, right here. That's Fenty Beauty. You know, she was showing all the shades. Okay, now look at Rihanna's. I don't know who raised these people. Well, Chris did, so never mind. I'm just about to get off this topic. Y'all talk about it in the comment section because it just amazes me. It really is, and I wonder if Rihanna can do anything about it. She ain't came out and said nothing, but I mean, in a way, you can be flattered because people are copying off of you, and you're dipping it and doing it, but still, Rihanna's products are actually really decent. Kylie's products is just some she slapped her name on, and they're pretty mediocre. There's nothing special about her products, but because her name is on it, she finna charge an arm and a leg. Child, then I heard she was charging how much? She had her own little matchstick trio where it was the concealer, highlight, and the contour. And she had her own. She was charging like $3.90 or something. Just crazy amounts of numbers. But these people out here buy that mess. Just crazy. You're crazy. Okay, moving on from them child. I just don't know what to say. Okay, so in other news, child, the Brat, y'all know. I believe she went to jail in like 2004. She hit that girl with that liquor bottle. Ping. The some owner or the hostess of a club. She hit that girl in the head, and she served like 3 or 4 years for it. And apparently she was supposed to pay some money back to the young lady, but the Brat ain't never paid nothing back. And apparently she owed like $6.4 million. But she ain't paid nothing back, and she been out for a while. So now with interest, it boosted up to almost like $8 million. And the Brat, why you think you can hit these people in the head and don't pay them? What in the hell? Like, once again, who raised these folks? My God, do Lisa Ray think the same way? I know y'all got the same dad and different mamas. So is it the daddy in you? I don't know, child. I swear, this is why I just try to walk away from a lot of stuff. Sometimes you do have to fight. If you're in a situation where you're cornered and there's no way that you can leave, there's nobody you can call, there's no way they would let you out of the situation without fighting, then you have to just pray to God and swing and pray somebody break it up or something happens to get you out safely. But my God, like, Brad, that's what the courts wanted you to do. They want you to pay that lady. You think you ain't got to pay that lady? And the lady says that she has emotional distress and mental and permanent scars on her face, and I'm sure she do. Child, I would have been trying to pay that up in jail, having to owe that much money. Child, I would have been doing something. Would have been slinging ass and selling pocketbooks and I got 14 Mr. Gutballs. I charge her $60 for it. I would have been doing some child to get that money up. And I doubt that she got that kind of money. I know she's over at Dish Nation with Ricky Smiley and Portia them, but I don't think they get paid that kind of coin. I could be wrong, but I don't think they get paid that kind of coin. I'm just saying. So, God bless her, child. I don't know. That's a mess. Shouts out to K Michelle. K Michelle got a new album coming out. I like K Michelle. One of my favorite K Michelle songs is "Bury My Heart." Somebody tell me I'm dreaming. Oh, after a while, you let me down. Beautiful song. And she came out with her new album. I believe it's called Kimberly. And the people I used to know, or something like that. I hear it's good, child. I might copy it. Shouts out to K Michelle. She follows me on Twitter. Yes. Okay. Kenya Moore, child. Kenya Moore went on Wendy Williams recently, just as shady as ever. But apparently, Wendy was too, and she was giving it back to her. I loved it. I love when Kenya goes on Wendy Williams because it's just a shade session. So, Wendy was hinting the whole time that Kenya Moore might be pregnant. And, she wasn't confirming it, but she was, giving hints the whole time. with the guy Mark Daly, and she said that the whole rumors, it was a lie. Apparently, the Real Housewives of Atlanta producers was not going to fire her from the show since Mark did not want to be on the show. She said she wasn't going to get fired. Now, she could be lying, but I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, it is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, it's not about y'all husbands, but we would like to see them every once in a while to prove that y'all actually married. I'm speaking from a producer standpoint, but I do understand where she's coming from too. This is not his world. This is not his life. This is not what he signed up for. He's a very private person, and to be honest, most of these men on these reality shows, you can tell they don't want to be on the show, but they just doing it for their wives so they can shut up and they can get out their face so they can go mess around with whoever. Am I lying? So Kenya's happy, so that's all that matters. And they say she might be a pregnant child. That's what they say. Say it might be twins or something, allegedly. So we just gonna see. We just gonna have to wait and see. But congratulations to Kenya Moore, I suppose. I really hope it works out because she's way too fragile for it not to work out. I really hope it works out for her. Kenya did a lot and done a lot, but I really hope everybody deserves love, including Kenya Moore. So hopefully it works out for her. And it was funny because Wendy Williams, she asked, what's your issue with Marlo this season? And Kenya said she don't know who that is. So I was like, Lord. When Marlo went on Sister Circle, and she still didn't really explain what she did. Apparently she has a foundation or something, which is great, a charity, whatever. But she still don't explain how she get her money. But she says she gets a check from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though she doesn't have a peach. But she says that she's satisfied with not having a peach. So you satisfied with not making more money? Girl, bye. You know you want that peach. Come on. If that's the case, why would you even show up on the show? All y'all filler girls want that peach. Nene friend, Monique wanted that peach. Not Albie Shore. Christopher Williams, woman on that show that time, came in as Cynthia's friend. She wanted that peach. Shamia want that peach. Shamia Morton, Candy, and formerly Portia's friend. Marlo want that peach. All y'all little filler girls want that peach again. Kim Zolciak, she's back, an original, but she came back on the show. She want that peach again. It's more money. Come on. Okay, so let's see what else is going on, child. Tyrese is showing out, acting a fool as usual. Somebody please go get Tyrese some help. Like, seriously. But Tyrese went on, I believe he went on the Ricky Smiley show. And he gonna say that, his baby mama, who's I believe suing him allegedly and all that, because I ain't got no money, I keep telling y'all, don't come after me for nothing, that she apparently, she's from the UK, I believe his former wife, but his baby mama, who got the little daughter by him, pretty girl, but she's from the UK, and Tyrese paid for her to come over here, to stay over here, so they can be married and stuff. So he feels like he owes her, that she owes him, and he don't really understand why she's putting him through the ringer. Well, even if that's true, Tyrese, you think it's still okay for you to take her out and choke the hell out of her and her daughter? You think that's okay, Tyrese? Once again, who raised these people? Dear God in heaven. Okay, what's going on? What else? The Real, child. So The Real, Adrienne Bailon, or Halton now, because she's a married lady. She just recently put out a Christmas album. It's a Spanish title. It's like a half Spanish, half English Christmas album. And I believe her husband worked on it with her. He's in the music industry and gospel. And it's the number one on Latin records. So congratulations to Adrienne Bailon. Bailon, whatever. But one thing that was interesting was that I found out that Adrian is going to be the new co-host of Showtime at the Apollo, along with Steve Harvey. And so I'm just like, that's interesting. And she's also going to be performing. We all know that, Adrian hasn't performed in a long time, hasn't put out music in a long time. So, this is a big deal for her. So, I'm happy for her genuinely. But it's just kind of shady that Steve, in his teeth, is working with Adrian Bylon on Showtime at the Apollo, when after Tamar left the Real, or got fired from the Real, he was on, she was on his show, his radio show, and they was working together. Tamar signed to his company, and they were supposed to be working on a TV show with Tamar. So when is your stuff gonna pop off with Tamar Braxton, Steve Harvey? Why are you working with Adrian, a former co-host of Tamar's? And where's Tamar's stuff? I feel bad for Tamar, y'all. As Tamar is the black sheep of the industry, and she's one of them, and I genuinely don't think that and I know how the black sheep feels, just in my own personal life. But I genuinely don't think that Tamar gets it, that she is. And it's so unfortunate that everything that she tries hard for somehow ends up falling through in some kind of way. Not everything, but most things. And it's just so messed up, and it's so unfortunate. Maybe I'm speaking too far. Maybe Tamar thing is coming up soon, or in 2018 we're gonna hear something, get an update or something. But it's just really, it's a shame, and it's just really messed up. And Adrian, as a host of the Showtime at Apollo, my Taraji P. Henson gift. Child, that Tamar would have killed. That would have been a good gig for her. Showtime at the Apollo, her hosting. She would have been extra shady because it's just what she do. But I do think she would have been a good host of Showtime at the Apollo over Adrian. It's just like, but Steve been cooning out for chicks, so what else is new? Okay, oh gosh, I feel so bad. That woman's going through a lot, darling. Brandy's Brandy Norwood, child, sitting up in my room. Have you ever broken hearted? Put it down. Scared of beautiful, and almost doesn't count. Have you ever? Y'all know Brandy. We love Brandy. She's recently been gaining weight and stuff, and they've been saying that Brandy was pregnant. But Brandy been saying this whole time that she was not pregnant, and that she explained the whole thing on the video. Remind y'all, everything that I talk about in Chalaki News will always be in the bottom bar below. So y'all just, go on the Show More tab, click that, and you can watch all these links. Everything I'm talking about, you can watch it on your own time. So, anyway, Brandy said in a video that the reason why she gained so much weight was because she added carbs back to her diet. She was working out very heavy. And, she was doing Broadway, so she was getting very toned. She was getting very strong. And she did not like that. And so, her trainer was just like, look, you eating real clean and stuff, and that's nice, but you need to add carbs back into your diet, sis, before you fall out somewhere. And so she ate a lot of carbs, And so that's why she had gained that weight so fast. And then when you older, when you, getting up in age, when you hitting them 30s and 40s, naturally weight starts to stick, and in no time you start eating back bad. In no time you gain that weight back. Jennifer Hudson, she's been able to keep hers off for a long time, but let her, put you on back by KFC, once or twice or 3 times a week and see what'll happen. Pop right back on up on you, child. Sneak on you, it will. So, she said that's the reason why she's gained weight. So, Brandy's not pregnant, ladies and gentlemen. Brandy is not pregnant, child. I knew she wasn't pregnant. I knew that one but ham hocks and chitlins. Okay, what else is going on, child? Beyonce. Beyonce is, she has her, I believe, 6th or 7th #1 with Ed Sheeran, the song called Perfect. It's a beautiful song. And Beyonce had a number one single since Single Ladies, and that was like in 2007, I believe, something like that. So Beyonce had a number one hit on the Billboard chart since in like 10 years. Ain't that crazy? And this is Beyonce. But she ain't got no number ones. Some artists sell number one hits, you know, like Rihanna. Rihanna has a lot of number one hits. Some people sell albums, a whole lot of albums, like Adele. And some people have number one hits and sell a whole lot of albums, like Mariah Carey. So, it just depends. I mean, hell, but Beyonce makes most of her money from touring, from robbing people, charging like $3,000 to sit in the front row, and they ain't even. And if you want to meet her, it's $10,000, and go out to eat with her, it's $12,000, and all this other kind of stuff. So, but congratulations to Beyonce. It's been dear God in heaven. It's been a long time since you had a number one, sis, and it had to be with a pop artist. It had to be with Ed Sheeran. It's a beautiful song. I'll link that in the bottom bar below as well. It kind of sounds like the song with Meghan Trainor and John Legend. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like we're saying goodbye. Yes, I love Fifth Harmony's version of that, by the way. But speaking of Beyonce and them, Jay-Z had this little interview when he said that, he had cheated on Beyonce. And, he just felt bad for it. And they say he allegedly cheated on Beyonce before Blue was born, or they was even thinking about Blue, and after Blue Ivy was born. So, men ain't shit all the way around. Men with money, men without money, men with big things, men with little things, black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, mixed, Hawaiian, Indian, carbon Asian like Tiger Woods, whatever. I mean, you could be the baddest woman, most powerful woman, most famous woman, most beautiful woman. None of that matters. Male or female, all of us get cheated on and can get cheated on. And it's sad and it's unfortunate. But Beyonce, she wanted to work it out for the kids, and she ended up pregnant again with twins. So, she just wanted to stay and work it out for the kids. But they're going strong and working it out for now. We shall see. And a mess. What are you going to say? A mess. People, once they have kids, they just want to work it out for the kids and stuff. I don't know. I don't have kids. I don't plan on having any. But if I do end up having kids, I just pray I'm going to be a good parent. But my significant other, I don't know what I would do if they was to cheat and I'm stuck with all these kids, and but I would just put their ass on child support, I think. Imagine Jay-Z child support. Ooh, girl, coins. And it's not like she even need his money. She got her own money. But still, like, ooh, girl, coins. So I don't know. That'll be so exciting. All that child support. Rain down on me. Let your love just fall like rain, just rain on me. So anyway, let's see. What else is going on, Sha? And in female rap controversy, the Migos dropped their song, Motorsports, featuring Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. They was clowning Nicki Minaj. Apparently, Nicki Minaj, she stole her little robot look. She had pink braids down to the floor. She stole her look from some this white artist, this white girl. I've never heard of her. Apparently, she stole that look from her. But where does braids come from? Black people anyway. So everybody steals from people. Beyonce, Kim, them, all these folks that say they're inspired by people when they just rip them off, child. But now she stole this single ladies dance from somewhere, child. Or her people, her choreographers, or whatever, child. Everybody just steals from everybody. It is what it is. And they try to call it their own. But something always comes from something else, so. whatever. And Nicki Minaj wig wasn't laid down properly, them braids. So I was like, Lord. Cardi B, she's in the video as well. Like I said, like as y'all know, I'm sure, with this gray wig on, looking sooty. She can't even close her mouth. She done got them new teeth. Yeah, it's just like that the whole time. So I'm just like, dear God in heaven. But I mean, the video, it's all right. I mean, it's a catchy song. And that's pretty much it. But Cardi B had said that, her and Nicki really aren't friends, in which most of these female rappers aren't friends. It's unfortunate. I think it's silly, but whatever. She said that when she met Nicki wasn't that friendly to her. Nicki made her feel like she wasn't there. And they said that originally Nicki's verse on the Migos song was a diss towards Cardi B, that they're trying to make her the new Nicki Minaj and yada to the yada. I was just like, oh Lord, these people kill me because they think they're so like important and stuff. And yes, these people a lot of people have changed the game and are legends and stuff and doing their thing. But y'all are not a lot. These people of today, they don't understand. They are not legends. I was at a club and Cardi B was there. I didn't get to see her though because we left because it was getting too crowded and too ignorant. But I was at a club in Atlanta and Cardi B was there, and I heard somebody say on Snapchat, as I was watching Snapchat from the show, that the host or whatever said, how does it feel to be an icon? Telling Cardi B that, are you an icon off one song? I know it's number one. People just throw these words like legends and icons and game changers and all that just around for any old body. These people of today are not legends and icons. They're not. Some of them are, like a Beyonce. Like fill in the blank. Y'all tell me. I can't think of nobody, child. I'm tired. But yeah, it's just like whatever. But Cardi, if you the next Nicki Minaj was the next Lil Kim, and Lil Kim was the next somebody else. And it's a domino effect. Everybody is inspired. Everything comes from something else. Nobody is the creator of anything in 2017. It always somebody who did it first and probably did it better, to be honest. But, the younger kids growing up, they don't know that because this is all what they see, on TV. Unless they Google schmoogle and into older stuff and older music, etc., then they'll find it out. But yeah, she said that Nicki wasn't nice to her. And Remy, she went on Wendy Williams and said that Nicki, was not a nice person and all that kind of stuff. And Nicki, you need to get it together. They say you got a nasty little attitude. They do. You need to get it together, short stuff. You really do. Your booty finna fall out anyway. And you gonna need somebody to stitch that thing back on up, child. You better be nice to these little female rappers that's coming up behind you. That's what they say. They say you're not a nice girl. I like you, Nicki. But I'll read you. Be nice. These girls. And Cardi, just continue to do your thing. It's pretty much the only advice I got for you. And just don't get your head swelled up by these folks, by these queens that stand for you, child. And good luck on your album. I don't know when it's coming out. And that's the thing. When your hype is so big, a lot of times the album don't live up to expectations, or your next singles don't do as well as that, previous single. So it's definitely hard. But just continue to go. Don't get sidetracked by this little man that you with, or none of that. Just get your money, get your coins, save up, and help your family out, child. Okay. So what else is going on, child? They say so R. Kelly recently he got his house broken into. Now at first when I found this out, I chuckled. Not because somebody robbed him, but because I thought that, maybe all those daddies whose, little girls he was holding hostage robbed him. So I thought they was just coming to get their daughters. So, they was taking out the couches and the cabinets, just seeing if their daughters was behind there. That's what I thought. But then I was just like, oh Lord, this man actually got robbed. But then I also didn't kind of feel bad because I was just like, well, if R. Kelly is really living the scandalous lifestyle, having this penthouse of women living under his roof, and he know they underage and got them when they was young and all this stuff, like I don't feel bad for him because that's kind of his karma. But then I was just like, okay, I do feel bad. This is all, and they don't have any concrete evidence on that either, even though all the evidence is out there allegedly. So I just don't understand. I don't understand how these men that are predators that are still walking around free. I don't get it. Well, anyway, so yeah, child, they took the house, the cars, the kids, and the dog. They took everything from R. Kelly. Everything. They took everything from R. Kelly. And he had two homes in Atlanta. And he had two homes in Atlanta, and they robbed both of them. The housekeeper came over to clean housekeeping, and she said everything was licked clean, child. There wasn't no dust. There was nothing. What they damn near snatched the paint off the walls. I was like, dear God in heaven, they took all that man's stuff. So I was like, Lord Jesus is afar. That was a mess. He left a little Instagram video. I'll show you all the link or whatever in there, in the comment section, and show mo tab. So I was just like, Lord, this is crazy. They took all this stuff, but they say it's an inside job. They say it's a guy that's been with him for years. Probably knew all his codes, all his passwords, and all that. They say he actually hired a trucking company that he actually hired as if he was moving, as if it was his house. He actually hired a U-Haul or somebody to properly remove all of his stuff. But see, R. Kelly was on tour. I guess he took the girls with the tour, on tour with him. But yeah, he was on tour this whole time that his house was getting robbed, and I guess the neighbors just didn't pay no attention because it was just like, oh well, R. Kelly's moving. Look at that. I don't know what's going on. It's just so sad that it's people that you have around you that you have to worry about, not strangers, but the people that's in your inner circle are sometimes shady and grimy and nasty, and it's just it's such a difficult situation to be in, and it's so hard because I'm sure they were friends, and you're gonna do your homeboy like that. I'm sure when he had them women around the house doing things and tied up, he let you get first dibs on them. Had you pick whichever one you want to take to your lair, to your castle, to the basement, to the bathroom, to the roof, wherever. I'm just like, you gonna do that to your homeboy? That's messed up, bro. So, God bless R. Kelly, but he's rich enough. He'll get all this stuff back. But still, you need to take all them girls back to their daddy's child. Back to their parents' house, allegedly. That's what you need to do. So what else is going on? Child, Azalea Banks. Azalea Banks is back in the news. Azalea Banks is now, got into a beef with Remy. Apparently, Remy went on the radio station and she said that when she was in jail, when she got out of jail, there was nothing going on in the rap female community. That she felt like that she started, the buzz of rap female rappers again once she came out and started doing her thing. So Azalea Banks, who has been doing her thing, but nobody has been caring because of her attitude. She put some on Instagram. She was just like, look, you ain't really did nothing. Like, all your fame is tied up with Fat Joe. That's all you've been doing this entire time. The only song that you're relevant off of is Sheether. That's where you got the most attention, and you had to go on a scripted reality TV show to be relevant again, talking about Love and Hip Hop New York. She was just reading Remy for filth. And so Remy released all the text messages. Apparently Azalea Banks has been kind of a coach for Remy. Well, she kind of looked up to Remy, sorry. Azalea Banks kind of looked up to Remy And was just kind of against Nicki Minaj, saying all kind of stuff in the text messages. Why is she talking about you? She need to stop. She's trash. Yada to the yada. Now Azalea Banks is Team Nicki. Now she's saying, oh, you're nothing, and all you do is talk crap about Nicki, and you're jealous. Yada to the yada. Nicki actually responded with the laughing emoji. To Azalea Banks, kind of agreeing with her without actually using words, being shady. Azalea Banks did a live. She was just like, yeah, but you didn't, you want to say all the stuff that I said about Nicki, but you didn't say all the stuff that I said when you said you need to leave Nicki alone, we need to come together. I mean, Remy had text messages of Azalea saying that she wanted to work with her, she's an inspiration to her, and yada to the yada. It was just a whole lot of back and forth. Then Remy got on live and said, I've been asleep. I've been trying to be positive. We know Vincent Herbert, Tamar's husband, soon to be ex-husband, is working with Remy Ma now. He called Remy, she's upset. She was just like, I'm sick of y'all girls on my jock and all this kind of stuff. Just kind of feeling herself a little bit, and it's just a whole mess. Can we be ladies, please? Can we just all be ladies for 1 minute and stop with this stupid beefing? It's only a handful of female rappers. It's always only been a handful of female rappers compared to the men, and most of the ones that's well respected in the industry are older, don't even put out music no more. Like, y'all really need to stop. As foolishness to come together. And as talented as Azalea Banks is, she's so talented, but she would never get anywhere because she's burned too many bridges. When people hear the name Azalea Banks, nobody wants to take her seriously. Nobody wants to deal with her because of her antics. And she needs to stop because she's so talented. There need to be somebody who Azalea Banks looks up to that really need to get in her head and talk to her and try to change her, because she's going on a downward spiral. She said that she was even depressed at one time in the text messages to Remy. And it was just so interesting because Remy barely responded to her. Remy didn't give a damn, Azalea, but you kept pouring your heart out to Remy, and I don't know what for. You should just let it go, because that girl's not your friend. But Remy has every right to defend herself. So, I don't know. Azalea, just get help. Please, dear. Please. Jennifer Lewis taught us. In her recent book that I'm going to buy. In the African American community, we keep a lot of things like mental health under wraps, or they're just crazy. They're always in their room. They have the same routine every day. They don't talk to nobody. Check on people. That's all. I actually do all of those. But I have my own reasons why. I could be a little psycho like Azalea, child. Maybe we need to get together. Azalea, let's get together and start a foundation, sis. Let's do that. Let's get with Marlo, and we can all just, be one. It was just a back and forth constant reading session. It's just a shame. Two black queens, two talented women, just going against each other, but that's what the industry loves, to put women against each other. Okay, so moving on from that, I think that I've talked about everything except for this last thing with what's his name, the little Keaton boy. Yes, what's his name? Keaton Jones, I believe. Is his name Keaton Jones, y'all? Yeah, Keaton Jones. Apparently it's this little boy who's been bullied and stuff, and celebrities like Katy Perry, Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, many others is giving him money, supporting him and stuff. And his mother, Kimberly Jones, it says that I'm reading this article, which will also be in the bottom bar below. It says that on Friday, December 8th, Kimberly Jones posted a video of her son Keaton in tears. Keaton, a victim of bullying, asked why people find joy in bullying others. His tearful video has gone viral, and celebrities including Justin Bieber, Katy, yada support him. He says that Keaton tells whoever is in the same boat to stay strong. It's hard, he notes, but he hopes it will get better one day. Very sweet video, and it's just quite sad. This little boy being bullied. Let's see.
Just out of curiosity, why do they bully? What's the point of it? Why do you find joy in taking innocent people and finding a way to be mean to them? It's not okay.
What do they say to you?
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What they do to you at lunch?
Put milk on me and put hand up my clothes. Threw bread at me.
Is it just you?
Yep.
Or is it other kids too? Feel that way?
Say it's other kids too.
How's that make you feel?
I don't like that they do it to me, and I for sure don't like that they do it to other people, because it's not okay. People that are different don't need to be criticized about it. It's not their fault. But if you are made fun of, just don't. Just out of curiosity.
Oh, God bless him. But apparently he done raked in like 62,000. So God bless me, by God, because I need help too. Shit. What was all these funders and celebrities and shit to help me out? My ass was getting bullied. But a lot of us was getting bullied, you know. But obviously, you know, everybody's bullying experience is different, and some kids are stronger than others, and you know, you just never know anybody's situation. But I really do feel bad. I have little cousins that say that they get bullied and stuff, and it hurts my heart. And I really just want to go onto the bus or go to school with them and just whoop these little kids' ass. But I can't do that, you know, unless I got, you know, a gun to take their parents out as well. But yeah, child, they said he done raked in about 62,000, 62 million, something like that. Some big number trying to help him. Hopefully he can just remove himself from that school, because they were tormenting that child. But you know, somebody left a very interesting tweet, and I'm gonna read it to y'all. It says that y'all sit here and donate 60,000 to a Keaton Jones and his racist mother, but Puerto Rico is still suffering. Flint still doesn't have clean water. Slavery is still happening in Libya. Syrian children are starving, and cops are still accidentally shooting blacks. Now, if that ain't the truth now, I'm just saying, you know, yes, I understand them, you know, helping this little boy out, and of course they should, but there's many people all over the world that needs help. Still, why Puerto Rico ain't got help yet? Why is Flint still without water? And you know, they say that the Keaton Jones boy, they say that his mom's a racist. They found Confederate flags, and she made comments. So I mean, you know, he's still a child, but you know, that's in his household, and if that's how his parents are raising him up, that's what he's going to end up being too. And with him being bullied and all that's going to turn into anger, and he's going to be an angry man when he gets older. But hopefully, you know, that doesn't happen, and he can somehow change his mindset and get out of that hellish ass school. And the teachers are crap and the principals are crap. They ain't doing nothing, obviously, and it's just so sad. I remember reading a story like a few months ago about a little black boy, who had committed suicide from being bullied. So it's just awful. Let's just pay attention to people and help one another, please, my God. Dear God in heaven, what would y'all do with $60,000? Shit. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Thank you for watching this long ass video. I'm Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld, Instagram, and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chasing himself, Facebook, and all that good stuff. And remember, all my social media moments will always be in the bottom bar below, and all the links will be in the bottom bar below. God bless y'all. Happy holidays. See you next time. Bye-bye.